Today's video, we're going to set up a wireless light bulb. This is a floodlight. It's a internal, interior exterior floodlight by WiZ. I picked it up from Lowe's the other day. I think I paid about $19, and it is a dimmable. It has your different temperatures on it. 16 million colors, and I'm adding this to my lights in my studio to give me a little bit better lighting. So I thought I'd show you how easy it is to set up. So first I'm going to plug it in, set it up on a my handy dandy light. I'm going to turn it on. Then I'm going to go to the WiZ app that I downloaded, and let's see, go to the WiZ app. First, let me start my recording on my camera. If I remember how to do that. I set my recording 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So now it's recording on my camera. So I'm going to go over to the WiZ app that I've already loaded, and then let's go to Home. And I'm going to press the plus sign, see what it says here. I want to add a bulb, and this is I'm going to put that as a studio light bulb. We want to set it to connect at 2.4 gigahertz. Then I'm connected. It puts the name of my Wi-Fi and the password automatically. It picked that up from settings of my phone. So now it's setting up the phone on the system, and it says I'm going to tell it proceed anyway, and yes, it's brand new. It says power off my light for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll power it on. Then we'll press start, and it's looking for devices on my network. So it's still connected to my network. It's connecting. It has found a new device, and it is done. And it found it as PAR. I gave it a name. I'm going to change the name to Studio 2. Actually, this is a 1200 watt equivalent bulb, so I'm going to do 1200 watt equivalent bulb. Click next, next. Tell it how you want it to fade in and out. Half a second in, 5 seconds out, next, and then we're done. So if I go to my, let's see if it shows up. Studio light. And then I've got two lights. I've got my original flood and then my Studio Light 1200. And it's talking. I don't have real good connection here out in my studio for some reason today. So I'm going to turn it off and let's see if it works. 5 seconds, turn off. See if it's going to turn off. I think I need to get better Wi-Fi out here. My other light turns off, but this one doesn't want to say it's not able to control, so it must be my Wi-Fi. I'll come back once it's connected and we'll finish up. So now I've reset my light, and actually I've moved my wireless network to 2.4 gigahertz turned off the 5 gigahertz option to see if that helps. And if you look at my screen on my phone, it shows 1 device found. And to reset the light, I turned it on and off 3 times. So I turned it on, turned it off, waited about 10 seconds, turned it back on, turned it off, waited about 10 seconds. So now it's showing 1 device is found. Let's see what it finds here. It found that same device, the PAR38, PAR38. And I'm going to add it to the studio lights. It's showing my 2.4 gigahertz network. And the 2.4 gigahertz gives you a little bit slower speeds, but it gives you longer range. The more and the higher number of gigahertz you have in your network, the faster it is, but you have a shorter range. It's not as, doesn't give quite the range. So I set it to 2.4, and I'm going to tell it to, I don't have a time server, so it's showing an error there, so I'm going to tell it proceed anyway. So now it's pairing. It's going through Bluetooth to pair, and I want to select that light, and let me find a good icon for that light. I'm going to show it like a studio light here. Next, and we'll call this 1200 watt flood. And then it's going to switch. It says to switch it on once for light mode 1. Do it twice for light mode 2, where light mode 1 is warm. Light mode 2 is your daylight, which is a little bit higher, a little brighter. And so I'm going to tell it to fade in at half a second, fade out at 5 seconds. And I've got my super fancy glasses on here. Now it says it's done. So if I go into my studio light group, I've got the 1200 watt flood. Let's say I can turn it off. 2, 3, 4, 5. There it goes. It turned off. And I'm going to turn it back on. Did that really fast. And then I'm going to go to Studio Flood 1. It's not talking, so I need to work on my network. But that's how easy it is to set it up. And so if I go into that floodlight, and I'm going to flip this over so you can see the different colors. Hopefully that won't blind you too bad. But that's warm color. And that's full bright. I'm going to bring it down to about half so it doesn't blind you there. Let me drop it down to about 25-30%. That's your daylight color. You have a cool color. Daylight. Then I'm going to do TV time color, so it gives you more of a blue light. So you have different colors you can work with. It's pretty cool. So that's my how to set up a bulb using the WiZ. And like I said, I got these from Lowe's, and I'll go back, kind of show you my little group in my home automation group on my phone. But I've got a little bit of everything. I have Simply Safe, I have Philips lights, I have Sync LED lights, I have in Brighton lights, and also have, if I go in Brighton, you'll probably see if it comes up. Does it come up? Let's see. I don't have lights on those. I have 2 Wi-Fi controlled outlets, so I have them set up for my Christmas trees. And then I use Eero as my Wi-Fi extender. I'll do a video on that. I've had that for a couple years. I've been real happy with that. I have cameras. In addition to my Simply Safe, I have Home cameras. and then I've got a smart frame, another security system, and then the WiZ lighting. So I've got all these set up in my home automation, and everything works real well together. And I use, again, like I said, I use the Eero Wi-Fi, mesh Wi-Fi setup in my home. Works really well. And that's my quick setup of the WiZ floodlight in my studio. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope something good happens to you today. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, if you've gotten this far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription to my channel. I do all sorts of little videos like this on quick and dirties, how to do home automation, working on my cars, doing repair work on my mowers and things like that, and yard work and home repair. So again, I appreciate you watching my video, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching.